It's that time again where we're starting to gear up for our Halloween shows. It's been a while since I've done any videos on AI, and there's been a lot of changes. It's actually kind of hard to keep up with it. There was two things that caught my eye just in the last couple of weeks, though, that I thought might be worth doing a quick video for. And the generative images like Midjourney, at first they looked really wonky, and it took a little while for it to get better, and it's still kind of unpredictable, but it's come a long ways and is now much more useful for projection mapping. The video world is catching up to that too. It's not great. It's still pretty wonky, but getting better rapidly. And so I've been kind of watching that to see when it's going to get to the point where it could be easy enough for just anybody to do it and use it for their projection mapping. And the one I've got my eye on right now that I've been playing with that seems promising is Kling AI. And the results vary quite a bit, but occasionally I get something that I really like. And so this does have a free version, and you can do generative images and videos. So I'll probably likely just stick with Midjourney for now for the images, but the video part's the one that I've started playing with. And it has a couple different options. You can to generate something, you can do the text to video where you just type what you want. I haven't really dialed that in. Similar to Midjourney, I haven't taken the time to get really good at building prompts. And so far, in the examples that I've done, text to video didn't work that great. The image to video seemed to work better. So kind of my initial workflow right now is take something from Midjourney, or if there's like a character from a show or something I want to animate, then I'll find an image and then use the image to prompt to get some kind of animation. So a couple examples just to show these first ones were my initial attempts at just text. I kept it simple, just put floating ghost and I didn't like this one very much. I said, "Oh, no, make it a little more cartoon and friendly," and it gave me this. Not really that great. I tried a Disneyland inspired one. Didn't like any of those. So at first I was like, yeah, this is not going to be very useful. But when I start using images, actually, the Santa one wasn't too bad. This was a text prompt one. But once I threw an image in, then it starts looking a little more promising. This is a thumbnail from one of Atmos's videos. Not that I'm going to use this because theirs is going to be much better, but for testing purposes, I just threw their image in. A couple of others I tried. This tree one didn't work out very good. I created the tree in Midjourney and wanted it to have glowing eyes and have it be looking around, and it didn't really do that. One other thing that I don't like that I haven't figured out how to stop yet is the camera panning for the videos. For projection mapping, I don't want any camera panning. I want it to just remain fixed. So I'll have to see if there's a prompt or something where I can force that. So that one, some of them worked, some of them didn't. I kind of like this one. This was another Midjourney image that was animated. This lantern one worked pretty good. So this is something you could drop in Adobe After Effects or DaVinci or Luxedo and just remove the background. This night one might be kind of fun. I could picture having a static night as part of the show, but then at some point during the show, it comes to life. The parrot looks pretty good, maybe for a pirate theme. This one's from Haunted Mansion. It made the face look wonky, but other than that, it wasn't bad. And so then I started looking at, oh, and the one that's worked really good so far is actually this horse. So this one I started with, we've got all these assets for the Patreon subscription. So I came in here and started using some of these images to see what they'd look like to animate. And so I had this cool skeleton horse that for a while I thought it would be cool if we could make it walk. I got two versions of the skeleton horse. So I threw that in there and it worked really good. It's got good natural movement. My only complaint is how short it was. And since I first created this, they've released their subscription model so that you can have a few other improvements options when you're doing these. Like you can do up to 10 seconds There's an asterisk there too as well, though. The 10-second clips are only for text to video, not image. Um, but what you can do is when you have one that you've already done that's only 5 seconds, with the premium, you can extend it. So this one here is the extended version where it just made it a little bit longer, which is nice. Little weirdness at the end where it decided to change the background. I don't know why I did that. It's kind of funny. And then with that horse, then I could throw it into Adobe After Effects and add some additional effects to it. So we get this at the end. The skeleton horse looked cool, but I don't like how it's kind of this mixture of skeleton and real. Beetlejuice, I've been trying for a while now to get some time to do a Beetlejuice show. So I also tried it for that. Mixed results there. Here's a sandworm. Yeah, that one's not too bad, but it's got this weird aberration right near the beginning. This one's not bad as I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the show. If there's upbeat music, dancing, having the characters dancing to the music might be cool. So that one doesn't look too bad. This is kind of funny. I got Pukey that I was trying to use for the Ghostbuster show that we just did, but looks like he's not interested in playing. He just wants to roll over and take a nap. Took this waiting room scene to see if I could get everybody dancing. Yeah, yeah, didn't work great. Got this guy showing us his diaper though. It's funny. This one was weird because the AI didn't know what to do with someone that had two halves, and so it tried to make it into one half and one part instead of two parts. But kind of cool. Hearse. I was trying to get a good hearse. That wasn't working. Here's Harry the Hunter. Yeah, that's probably not going to be usable. So anyway, you can play around with that. It does have a free version. And then I'm going to do another little short video too on another tool that I just learned about this morning for removing backgrounds. Because what I'm thinking is that you could have kind of workflow of Midjourney to create an image, drop it in here to animate it, and then any background that's in there, you can use this other tool to remove the background. It seems promising, like it might be better than rotoscoping. But we'll see. I just barely found it this morning. One other theory I have too on this on how to get better results. The horse worked well because it's super simple. There isn't a lot in the image for the AI to try to figure out. And so I'm thinking that if you keep something simple like that, it's likely going to work better. Whereas a scene like this, where there's a lot going on, then it might have a little bit harder time. So give that a try. And if you have other tools that are doing better than this, then let me know in the comments. There's tons of stuff going on in AI and there's tons of tools coming out, lots of innovation. So if you have a better video AI tool, particularly one that's web-based like this, that's easy, so you don't have to install anything and anybody can do it quickly and easily, then let me know in the comments.